Since its international launch in 2007, Guess Jewelry has created a worldwide sensation. With a strong global retail presence, Guess Jewelry is distributed in 60 countries throughout Europe, Asia and the Middle East, as well as North and South America. Originally a licensed category in 2010, Guess Jewelry became part of the Guess Inc. Corporation and is now managed through offices in the United States, Switzerland and Hong Kong. Guess Jewelry operates through a global distributor network that works as a seamless partnership with Guess Inc. Each distributor is an expert in their market and is dedicated to maintaining excellence of the jewelry category. Product is the driving force of Guess Jewelry's business model. From over-the-top dramatic elements to fashion-forward looks and core basics, the emotional power of jewelry is captured in styles that are trend-right.
Brands are big, brands are huge. Branded jewelry is just the next logical extension for that. And we are probably at the forefront of that. And when I say that, there's not many branded jewelry brands out there. One at our price point, two in our material, and three that do the fashion focus that we do. I think we are the fashion leaders and we always have been.
Bien évidemment, la marque et le produit, c'est le plus important. Aujourd'hui, si la marque n'est pas forte ou si le produit n'est pas bon, il n'y a pas de succès.
The constant attention to new ideas and cutting-edge designs, and of course the competitive retail prices.
Porque Guess es una marca que dicta tendencias, es una marca líder en el mercado, es una marca que todo el mundo conoce y que todo el mundo sigue alrededor del mundo. Es una marca fuerte y es líder.
With these designs, Guess Jewelry has developed a product positioning strategy that keeps the category relevant around the world.
Guess Jewelry enjoys a very unique position. We've got a strong brand and jewelry expertise on the other hand, and we can leverage both in our marketplace, and I think that's quite unique to us.
Guess Jewelry è un prodotto che ha una forte personalità, un forte carattere e sicuramente la loro personalità, la personalità del marchio più la nostra personalità, la nostra motivazione ha portato al successo del marchio in Italia e ha portato ad essere appunto leader nel mercato quale.
Fun product at great prices, ever changing, like the Guess brand is.
The trend-setting product and market position strategy makes Guess Jewelry a global fashion leader. Through a powerful global marketing campaign, Guess Jewelry has leveraged advertising and transformed retail spaces to deliver a consistent global brand message. To ensure this consistency, each season Guess Jewelry puts together a strategic marketing plan that includes everything the customer sees: advertising, point-of-sale branding and merchandising. Recently, Guess Jewelry focused their message on the Wild at Heart collection, a collection that offers a modern take on the Guess brand's signature look of animal print. To support this marketing message, available resources included advertising images, in-store collateral, and a Guess Jewelry television commercial. With a focused communication strategy, the Guess Girl is delivered a consistent and brand-appropriate message. Now let's highlight some of the executions that Guess Jewelry's distributors have implemented using the strategic marketing direction. In Australia, Designer Accessories launched the pendant-focused strategic marketing campaign through the use of outdoor billboards that successfully increased brand awareness and sales.
When we did billboards in Sydney City, that really worked unbelievably well. It was the blonde girl wearing the bears and everybody related to it, and we received a bunch of calls in customer service asking about where they could get the pieces and things like that. So it had a real wow connection to the consumer that might not have known what Guess Jewelry was all about previously.
Guess Jewelry's UK distributor combined new media elements with an in-store readers event that was done in conjunction with Vogue UK. With a traffic increase of 300%, sales in the store doubled versus the previous week and also resulted in blogger coverage of the event and product.
We just saw our target market, they lined up to get, to be part of that event. And the team, that's where it worked best. You had kind of the numbers focus and the planning in terms of product, the marketing execution in terms of new media and at store. It was so brand focused.
Public relations is another important marketing element that is used to establish Guess Jewelry as a fashion leader and leverage advertising efforts with additional category exposure. When Hamid Sadeki & Sons held their jewelry press event in Dubai, excitement over the collection resulted in increased press coverage and category awareness.
We hosted a spa event where all top editors, they got pampered and they had a chance to get their, manicure and pedicure done. And at the same time, they had a chance to check out the Guess Jewelry on the display and try them on. And we were explaining about everything about the brand, what is the product made of, and it gave us very good coverage.
These are just a few brief examples of the many marketing activities that Guess Jewelry executes on a regular basis. With an extensive global audience, it is key to have an aligned product and marketing message that targets the core consumer and drives sales in the store. At retail, Guess Jewelry ensures that all implementations take the shopping experience to the next level with unique and exciting visual presentations and events. Holidays are a crucial selling period for the jewelry category. Guess Jewelry's UK distributor maximised Valentine's Day in their market with in-store branding statements that drove sales and increased brand awareness.
It was the first time they've ever given a premium costume line diamond space, and the sales spoke for itself, so that was really good. We've had other activities in the UK market. You have to do new things every season to keep yourself relevant.
And to push Valentine's Day in South Africa, S. Bakker & Company collaborated with the Guest accessory stores on window implementations that highlighted the jewelry category.
We displayed the jewelry into the window and the sales that impacted from that were phenomenal.
In Australia, Guess Jewelry has a strong presence in Myer, the top Australian department store, which shows the importance of retailer partnerships.
The biggest department store in Australia is Myer, and we are the #1 fashion jewellery brand in the business. It is incredible, the #1. There's 44 brands in the business. Understanding the jewellery business, because it is very different, having a focus and having a passion for the brand, and they all do. My passion, your team's passion comes through to us, and then we put that through to our team. And I think that's really important. The competitors don't have that.
With a focused message during key commercial selling periods around the world, Guess Jewelry has proven themselves a leader at thinking globally and acting locally. And the final factor that brings all of these elements together is the people. Over the past 5 years, distributors have learned that the key to Guess Jewelry's growth has been focus and passion. Jewelry is a separate business and requires a dedicated group of people with the right attitude to ensure its success.
Beh, sicuramente io e il mio team siamo innamorati del marchio, quindi sicuramente questo fa in modo che noi siamo sempre focused sul marchio, quindi è il primo nostro pensiero della mattina all'ultimo della sera, come ottenere il miglior risultato con Guess Jewelry e con Guess in generale.
We've created a dedicated jewelry team who's only focused on the jewelry, and we've introduced exciting marketing events at retail to educate the jeweler.
Ça c'est vraiment très simple. Je travaille avec une super équipe, que de gens passionnés. Et la passion fait qu'aujourd'hui Guess Bijoux est aussi successful en France.
When you have the positive attitude, you can take it to the next level. There's so much opportunity out there, and you have to just go hard and go home.
I would say passion for success and passion for this category. That's an attitude, and we believe it, we live it.
Jewellery mindset is key. So we have a separate team that work on the jewellery, and I think that's really important. Being a watch, or being the watch distributor for so long, you can do business a certain way that works well with watches. You really have to change that mindset in your team, because jewellery is very different. And until you realise that, you don't get the most out of the business.
I think it's all about positive attitude and believing in the brand. And I can see the same attitude in all our point of sales. And the same attitude has been leveraged into marketing strategy.
Guess Jewelry's holistic approach to the business is leveraged by close relationships with its long-term partners. With the support of this global distributor base, Guess Jewelry will continue to be one of the top brands in the jewelry market. Now we'll leave you with a few thoughts on how these distributors would describe Guess Jewelry in their own words. Not surprisingly, the answers were consistent.
We are 1000% young, sexy and adventurous.
Young, sexy and adventurous.
Young and sexy.
It would be sexy, 100%.
Young, sexy and adventurous.
Young, sexy and adventurous.